So a couple weeks ago, we got the huge announcement from the creator of Naruto, Masashi Kishimoto, on the future of the Boruto anime, in particular what's going down throughout all of October and maybe a bit of November with this Boyhood arc that's basically going to blast Boruto into the past, and he's going to be meeting up with little Naruto when he was younger, the cast when they were younger. So we got some huge info, some spoilers, and a lot of stuff to talk about regarding this upcoming arc has been revealed. We got leaks, so yeah, let's talk about it, baby. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. It's insane because, to be honest with you, this arc is technically a filler arc, but I gotta say that despite all of that, it still feels as though this is probably one of the most exciting moments for the Boruto anime in quite some time. Like, I was a little bit hyped for the previous arc. It was a letdown, the arc with Urashiki returning and, you know, Boruto going through the Sand Village with Shinki. A whole bunch of really cool stuff was promised to go down, and the arc felt a little bit lackluster. But we got info for the upcoming arc, which this right here, this sounds good. If we ain't gonna get the Boruto manga adapted because there's not enough material or they're waiting for whatever the case may be, at the very least, let's get something that's exciting and interesting. And what better way than to revisit the old cast, but at the same time giving a lesson to Boruto. One of the things that I find very interesting, and I go back to Boruto Naruto the movie for this, is Sasuke had told Boruto one very, very valuable lesson in that movie. And that was that he said, the father that Naruto is, you don't even know who he is now. It's everything that he went through that led him to become who he is now that you should know about. And now he's going to possibly have some first-hand experience. So let's read some of the info. We got episode 129 spoiler. I believe it's 129. Don't quote me. But we got a spoiler for next week's episode. Not the one coming this Sunday. Next week. And also we got just an overall arc spoiler and a couple visuals. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Let's jump into it. So for starters, we got the spoiler for episode or leak of episode 129. Konohagakure Village. And that comes out October 20th. Splash text says, Boruto takes an interest in the bygone days of Konohagakure Village. Through the capabilities of Karasuki, Boruto and Sasuke, which I have no idea who's Karasuki, Boruto and Sasuke leap back 20 years into the former Konohagakure village. Even though Sasuke wants to mobilize cautiously, Boruto makes a clamor and excitement about the scenery of the former village. Karasuki is the name of the pink turtle figure that was revealed in Uzeropu number 101. So I'm not sure exactly what that is. The pink turtle, maybe I missed it. Yeah, not really, can't remember the pink turtle. This week's Boruto, an encounter with a childhood era Naruto. At the very moment when they were trying to avoid coming into contact with Naruto, Naruto comes barging through right in front of Boruto. That sounds freaking exciting. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm a sucker for some of this stuff. Like, okay, so we're gonna be able to revisit the old cast, and it's not just gonna be because, you know, we've had plenty of flashbacks to the old Naruto story, you know, part 1 or whatever. So we've already seen that many times, but the fact that Boruto is going to be able to interact, and I'm curious, is this going to have any type of time traveling effects in terms of, like, is something that Boruto does in the past going to affect anything in the future? I mean, they can't do too much. They can't make a radical departure because this isn't even really canonical to the manga story, and obviously that's the main story of it all. So they can't make great changes, but that's crazy that basically the very first episode of it, which I think episode 128 is just going to kind of be like a precursor to it with certain stuff, because we already talked about that with Urashiki or whatever. Seems as though this one, though, episode 129, is going to be legit the beginning, and we're going to be seeing Boruto meeting up with young Naruto. So I'm very excited about that. But we also got some more info. This was revealed in Naruto to Boruto the Live by Naruto's voice actress. Boruto and adult Sasuke will go back in time, so we already know that, but this one is a little bit more interesting. Urashiki, or not a little more interesting, this is something new. Urashiki's goal is Naruto's Kyuubi, Kurama. He wants to return to the past and kill Naruto off as a genin, which would give change to the future drastically. So something with all of this has to do with Urashiki once again hunting down Naruto. Not the biggest excited fan for Urashiki, just because he's been a letdown. He got kind of tricked and bamboozled by a couple of genin, but this makes sense that he would want to do that. Although, why wouldn't he just go back in time to when Naruto was a baby? Like, that's one of the things where it's like, wouldn't you just just, I mean, maybe he has an uncontrollable time leap that he doesn't have, you know, a chance to pick exactly where he goes. But I would prefer, if anything, or it would just make more sense, like, why not go to right after his parents are killed and he's a helpless baby? Nobody would have cared about him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why would you go to he's a little bit older and he has a chance of fighting back? And then we got this promo spread from the latest Saikyo Jump, and it features an overview of the upcoming Boruto time slip arc. This is the anime promotional spread from the November issue of Saikyo Jump, released on October 4th. There will be a series to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the original work Naruto. This is the main visual for the anime, the one where we see Boruto and Naruto reaching out toward each other. With the splash text, it says, "The shinobi happen to meet one another." And there's a dual meaning for the verb in this phrase, so that the sentence can also be read as, "The shinobi emerge and engage an enemy." This connotation is lessly common used, however, so more than likely just like, you know, hyping up Boruto and Naruto are gonna meet. Starting in October, the anime for Boruto Naruto Next Generations will be embarking upon a 20th anniversary commemorative series in honor of the original Naruto series. To celebrate the 20th anniversary since the beginning of the serialization for the Naruto manga series, the Boruto anime will be broadcasting a special series, which, okay, we kind of already knew that. Let's keep going. Then we have this, the main header, Konoha Village Past and Present. Let's take a look and pay close attention to Naruto's appearance as well as the landscape of Konoha Village. They'll be different than usual in some aspects. Number of people who have been carved on the Hokage rock are different. Even though the amount of people on Hokage Rock are symbols of Konoha's village, it seems it'll be different based on its visuals from above and below, which again, there's a visual. Past. There weren't any more carvings. It only goes up until Yondaime Hokage Namikaze Minato. So this only has up until the 4th Hokage, which means that they possibly are getting thrown back to before Tsunade became Hokage. So this is probably going to be, when did Tsunade become Hokage? I think it was shortly after the Chunin exams, if I'm not mistaken. So this is going to be prior to even when things started to get really, really crazy, like prior to the rescue Sasuke mission, you know, Sasuke retrieval arc. This is going to be prior to all that stuff. Isn't this Konoha village from before the Godaime Tsunade was inaugurated? Successive generations of Hokage, and then it has a list of course, it was Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen, and Minato. And then it says present. The rest of them, up until the Nandaime Hokage Uzumaki Naruto, have been steadily chiseled into it. This is unmistakably the present-day village where Boruto and his friends are actively flourishing. Successive generation of Hokage, Tsunade, Kakashi, and Naruto. So yeah, it seems as though that's probably going to be the timeline. Man, it's so crazy because, so we know that it's going to be Boruto and adult Sasuke going back in time. So immediately I'm really excited to see how Sasuke reacts to seeing his younger self. I'd imagine he'd just kind of be annoyed, like, you have no idea what you're in store for, buddy. Like, no idea. But also, Boruto, at the very least, even though I'm a little bit bummed that we're not going to have Sarada seemingly and some of the other cast, like Mitsuki going back in time. I would love to see Mitsuki meet his father before, you know, he became a woman and all the craziness that went down in Naruto. But I also am excited at the same time, like, yo, Boruto's gonna possibly meet Jiraiya. Boruto's possibly gonna meet a lot of, not just, you know, young Naruto. He could possibly meet the 3rd Hokage. He can meet a lot of people in this timeline. Well, hold up. Is the 3rd Hokage alive at this point? Depending, because again, okay, it has the first 4 Hokage monuments, but we don't know exactly, is this after Orochimaru attacked the village, or, you know, so maybe the 3rd Hokage might be out of the question. But as for Naruto's appearance, it seems like he's a young boy from his childhood era. Judging based on his appearance, it looks like it's Naruto from when he was back in his Genin days, striving to complete lower level missions under the guidance of Kakashi. A ninja who couldn't keep up in school and aimed to become the Hokage with his utter gutsiness. With the lowest class ranking based on his grades in the Ninja Academy, Naruto was the type of student who always fell behind and made mistakes even during missions. However, his aspiration to become the Hokage was firmer and stronger than anyone else's. Present. Protecting everyone within Konohagakure village, he's the strongest Hokage in the ninja world. So this is just giving us like some information on, you know, everything up until now. Now he is the hero of Konoha who has become admired throughout the entire ninja world. As a shinobi, his true strength is also at the strongest level. He's saving everyone in the village from numerous threats. In addition, a comment from Kishimoto sensei has arrived too. Wouldn't it be enthralling if Boruto and childhood era Naruto happened to meet each other on accident? All of the anime staff were receptive to my absurd suggestion. In addition to Boruto and Naruto and Sasuke, it seems as though other nostalgia characters will be appearing too. Please be sure to have a look and enjoy yourself in the revelry everyone. So based on all this information that we got, one thing that you could definitely say for certain is, okay, Boruto and Sasuke are going to get sent back, seemingly because of some pink turtle from episode 101. I might have missed that episode. I just don't really remember. But they're going to go back in time, so it's not going to be like everybody else, unfortunately. This is going to be prior to Tsunade getting chiseled into the mountain. There's only 4 Hokage monuments at this particular point, 4 statues or 4 carvings into it up until the 4th Hokage. Naruto is a genin at this point, and this is probably, you know, maybe after the Zabuza arc. I want to say, yeah, probably going to be after the Zabuza arc, but if they're going to incorporate potentially, like, again, a character like Jiraiya, things like that, like, yo, I just thought of something. Sasuke may be able to see Itachi. I'm imagining he's going to try, like it even stated that he's, you know, like, hey, let's not interrupt anything, let's not mess around, but Naruto ran into Boruto. That would be so amazing for Itachi to see, oh, my brother, my little brother survived it all. He eventually becomes an incredibly powerful shinobi. I want to see that moment. That's probably between Boruto meeting Jiraiya. I think I want to see this more. I think I want to see if Sasuke somehow runs into Itachi while Itachi's running around with the Akatsuki at that particular point. That's going to be so freaking ill. I just got that much more excited thinking about this arc now that we know the 2 key players that are going back in time to, you know, the old Konoha before a whole bunch of stuff happened. Curious what you guys think. What are the most hype encounters that you're excited for and waiting for this arc? Who do you want to see the most? Again, me, Sasuke and Itachi. I have to see that, but also Boruto and Jiraiya. Of course, Boruto meeting little Naruto. You know, just meeting the whole little... In fact, Boruto meeting little Sasuke. Seeing that, like, when Sasuke was younger, he was an asshole. He wasn't, like... Yeah, Sasuke is still kind of a little bit of, you know, dick, but... that's besides the point. And your overall thoughts and expectations for this arc. This arc is going to be, hopefully, really, at the very least, enjoyable. Maybe insightful and showing more to Boruto again of that message Sasuke told him back in the Boruto Naruto the movie phase. This is the journey that you should watch. This is what you should see and know about your father, not who he is today. Can't wait for it. But that's all I have for this one though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media or anything that I got going on, links of course will be in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in.
Enjoy the next ride, but I was the best ride.